Most people aren't broke because they don't work hard. They're broke because they're on the wrong road. They were told to study, save a little, work for 40 years, and hope everything works out. They follow the plan. They stay patient. And yet, freedom never arrives. Welcome to this podcast for entrepreneurs, business owners, and high performers who refuse to wait decades for a life they want now. This is a space for people who don't confuse movement with progress and who understand that wealth is not about luck, but about leverage, ownership, and speed. Today, we're breaking down one of the most controversial and eye-opening wealth books ever written, The Millionaire Fastlane by M.J. DeMarco. This book doesn't sell comfort. It challenges everything you've been told about money, careers, and playing it safe. And whether you agree with it or not, it forces one critical question. Am I building wealth? Or am I just staying busy? One of the core ideas of the Millionaire Fastlane is simple and uncomfortable. The traditional path to wealth is slow, fragile, and dependent on things you don't control. DeMarco calls this the sidewalk and the slow lane. On these paths, income is tied to time, promotions, and long-term hope. You trade years for money, and freedom is always postponed. The fast lane is different. It's built on business ownership, not wages. On systems, not hours. And on value creation at scale, not incremental raises. DeMarco makes this clear. Wealth doesn't come from saving more. It comes from earning differently. Another key principle in the book is leverage through scale. If you sell your time, your income is capped. There are only so many hours in a day, but if you build a system, software, media, products, platforms, your effort can be multiplied thousands of times. One decision, one product, one system can serve millions. That's why entrepreneurs who own scalable businesses can compress decades of wealth building into years. Not because they're reckless, but because they control the engine. DeMarco also introduces the idea of controlling your outcomes. In the fast lane, you control pricing, distribution, growth, and direction. You're not waiting for permission, promotions, or market sympathy. You're solving real problems and being paid directly for the value you create. This is why fast-lane businesses focus obsessively on customers. Wealth is not extracted. It's earned by solving pain at scale. If this perspective challenges how you think about money and success, subscribe to the channel. It's the best way to support content designed for builders, not dreamers. Another powerful concept in the book is time as the ultimate asset. DeMarco argues that freedom is not about having money someday. It's about having control over your time while you're still healthy enough to enjoy it. Wealth that arrives at 65 is not freedom. It's delayed living. Fast-lane thinking prioritizes income that is detached from your daily presence, systems that earn while you sleep, businesses that grow without constant supervision, not passive fantasies, but engineered leverage. The core message of the Millionaire Fastlane is blunt but motivating. Getting rich slowly is not the only option. If you're willing to think differently, take responsibility, and build real value, time can work for you instead of against you. Here's your takeaway and your call to action. Stop optimizing a path you don't control. Stop confusing stability with security. Focus on building assets, not just income. Create systems that scale, and ask yourself honestly, am I on a road to freedom or just a road that feels safe? If this episode brought you value, subscribe to support the channel and join a community focused on ownership, leverage, and intentional wealth building. Because wealth isn't about patience alone. It's about direction. Choose your road. Start now.